been a while.
Trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, for the record, for the record, for the record. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price on y'all. Snake eyes on.
So a lot of stuff has happened since I produced any content. The month of February, I decided to take a little bit of downtime, focus on me and the family. There was a lot of stuff that happened last month. My son's birthday, my birthday. We're closing on a house. We're building a new business. It's been hectic to say the least. So today, March 9th, holds a very special day for me. It was on this day, 10 years ago, I was working at a shop as a young man in the Galleria area of Houston, when in walked this young woman with short dark hair, a big red streak, and a lot of attitude. It was 10 years ago today that I met my wife. So 10 years ago today, I was at a shop in Westheimer, and then this thing walks into the shop. It says some stuff, and then here we are 10 years later, we got 2 kids and we're married. She was very persistent. So the wife and I were talking it over, and I think that we're gonna do a Q&A. What do you think? Give people the chance to ask us questions about everything. It can be anything from motorcycles, marriage, kids, finances, marriage. I already said that a lot. The only reason I say that is we've been through some stuff. You know, I just had the realization that shooting footage here probably wasn't the best idea.
Why?
Because that doo-doo ass water is not flattering at all. Normally, whenever we come here, the water isn't this murky. Check it out, it's pretty nasty. So this is a man-made lake, okay? And whenever the wind kicks up, today has been an incredibly windy day. I threw up the drone earlier and all of the high-speed wind warnings were coming up. It was crazy. But anyways, whenever the wind blows, it mixes up all of the silt in here and it becomes super murky. Normally the visibility is significantly better than this. It's a very long rant for a very small situation. So this is typical Houston weather if you guys aren't from Texas. 2 days ago it was freezing. Literally it was below 30 degrees Fahrenheit. There was a freeze warning. Today it's 81. The sun is out somewhat, but then it's also raining its off here in the distance. Texas, gotta love it. Okay, so that pretty much concludes it today out here at the lake. We're gonna get out of here before the rain's coming in. The sun's out right now, but there is a big rain cell coming in, so we're gonna jump out of here, go get this one some food. She had a little bit too much fun on ladies' night last night, and she's a little hungover, so grub time. You know, every once in a while somebody comes into your life and you don't realize how much of a difference that they're gonna make, how much change that they're going to instill in you. My wife was one of those people. Whenever I first met my wife years and years ago, I was not in a good place. Like, all I lived for was tattooing, drinking, and drinking and drinking. I was basically a borderline alcoholic. I was recovering from a really bad 3-year relationship. I was really damaged. Like, I was in no way, shape, or form in the mindset to be in a relationship. Now, if you know anything about my wife, she's very pushy. And whenever she sees something that she wants, she goes after it. And you know, I give it to her. She stuck through a lot of crap that a lot of people normally wouldn't stick through. Whenever I first met my wife, I was definitely not the most desirable bachelor. I had a lot of issues. We struggled a lot in the beginning. I had no money. There was literally a time whenever we first started dating that she was going to come over to the house and my electricity was turned off, my water was turned off, my gas was turned off because I had no money. Right towards the end of the recession of 2007, 2008, and 2009, the economy was in the toilet. I was a very young tattoo artist who was very bad with money. So why she stuck with me all that time, I have no idea. This is not to say that things were always easy. They were not. Relationships are hard. They have ups and they have downs. In the most inconvenient time, we got pregnant with our first son, Connor. And I always say that Connor was the main thing that pulled me out of the lifestyle that I was living, because now I have to be a dad and I have to do all of these interesting things. That is the case, but a lot of it had to do with my wife as well. She was the one that was pushing me constantly to be better, to work harder. She was the one, whenever all other past relationships told me that tattooing and me being a tattoo artist was going to fail and I was going to be broke, she was the one that was constantly telling me, you need to do better. You need to work harder and it will happen eventually. It's just not happening for you right now. She stuck with me from the lowest of the lows. And here we are, 10 years later, we have 2 beautiful boys, and we are living the best life that I have ever thought that we could possibly live. We get to experience amazing things together. Things are not always easy, things are not always perfect by any means, but no family is perfect, or it's not always easy. The key to making a relationship work is you put in work. You focus together and you make compromises, you make sacrifices. And that's what we've done. And it's pretty fucking rad. Remember, time is relative. Make the most of it. Make compromises, make sacrifices, push for your dreams. Find somebody that will push you whenever you are at your lowest. It may not always feel very comfortable. It may feel extremely uncomfortable having somebody push you as much as they do. It comes from a good place. If somebody's pushing you to do better and be better, they're probably somebody that you're going to want to keep in your life for a very, very long time. I was fortunate enough to find the best person for me after the worst person for me. It's funny how that works. You always seem to find the things that mean the most when you're not looking. I know this vlog was extremely emotional and kind of emo, but it's a big deal for me. 10 years is a big deal, and she's awesome. So, well guys, that's about it for me. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, comment below. I will be producing content on a regular schedule again starting this week, so you guys can be expecting regular uploads, personal and tattoo and travel related. There's a couple of really exciting new things that are going to be happening with Advent Tattoo here in the future. I will be announcing it within the next couple of videos, so please hit the subscribe button, stay tuned, and I will see you guys next time. Later.
On record, off record, I still count wins when they got it. On record, off record, I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record, I still want the act, not the ghost.